What's good, y'all? This your boy Coach Train back with a video. Today's going to be my WWE SmackDown live review for July 17, 2018. If you guys are on your channel, make sure you guys hit that red button, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss reviews like this every single week. We review Raw, SmackDown, and SmackDown Live for WWE. I got some breaking news coming out. Kawhi Leonard has been traded. That will be in Train Talks Extra Episode 2 later on today. SmackDown Live is currently rendering. Yeah, I'll fix that in just a second. For Universe Mode, it should be up around 10 a.m., 10 to 10:30 a.m. So that's when it should be up live on YouTube. So make sure you guys check that video out as well. Go home show. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. First thing, starting things off. This SmackDown Live was the best SmackDown Live of July. Hands down, simple. It doesn't even compare to the terrible build that we had towards WWE Extreme Rules for SmackDown Live. And we got half decent shows. That this was a great show to open the build to SummerSlam. At least one show started out great, for Raw giving us trash last night. So I'll take anything that SmackDown Live gave us tonight. And it was very good, and they surprised me. I was very, very shocked. We're going to go over all the brand major happenings, man. First things off, starting things off with Jaya Almas versus AJ Styles, man. It was phenomenal. I enjoyed this match. This was a great opener. This was great. This was great. I got no complaints. Only complaint I got is that I almost lost clean. But, and he tapped out. I wish that he would have lost, like, via roll-up or something like that. He tapped out, so, he got to build that momentum back up. So, but WWE, if they're smart, they would build this guy up for a United States Championship match. After Jeff Hardy or whoever is United States, Nakamura, whoever United States Champion is done at SummerSlam, Elman should be next in line for the United States Championship. I'll push this guy. I'll give this guy the United States Championship at the next pay-per-view. Not SummerSlam, the pay-per-view after SummerSlam, whatever that is. I will give it to him. This guy has money. He is money. And he is great at what he does. Hands down, period. Almas is a future WWE champion whose in-ring gets better with every passing match. Case in point, Tuesday night match against AJ Styles, which opened the July 17 broadcast of SmackDown Live. El Donaldo took the current champion to the limit, nearly beating him on more than one occasion. Almas was portrayed as Styles' equal, which was very, very great because he is a great wrestler and a great worker. He is just like AJ Styles, man. Very, very great worker, and he can carry anybody to a great match. Look at Sin Cara. Sin Cara had his best match in WWE in a long time against Jaya Almas. That's how good Almas is. I enjoyed his Sin Cara matches. I enjoyed them. Reversing some essential maneuvers and escaping every attempt at sustained offense by the phenomenal one. It was only after Styles caught him out of nowhere with the calf crusher where he was able to score the hard-fought victory. Almost out of desperation, then pure luck, then pure skill and ability. It goes without saying that Alma's first few months in the Blue brand were disappointing thanks in large part to a rivalry with Sin Cara that was halted due to injury. His victories over the masked babyface and his performance Tuesday, though, will endure him to a fan base that appreciates performance as much as it does character development in this era of WWE. Superstar with the look, charisma, ability, and manager to be the biggest star of the Mexican heritage since Rey Mysterio. Almas has the record of championship main events that hopefully awaits him sooner than later. It should, man. He's the future of SmackDown Live. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This guy is very, very good at what he does, and he'll keep proving it to the casual audience. I know what it is because I watch NXT. This guy was brilliant in NXT. I love him in NXT. So I know what he can do in the ring. And I hope he shows you guys what he can do in the ring. Because this guy is very good at what he does. And I enjoyed this opening segment. That's how you kick off a show, not with a promo discussing 2 triple threat matches that nobody wants to see with Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley on Monday Night Raw. Yes, I'm still not over that, people. I'm still not over that. This is why SmackDown Live is the better show. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Another thing I noticed on this show was Samoa Joe, man. He squashed Ty Dillinger. Perfect 10. Well, Ken Ash J and Night Rider Gang said it best. -10. man, my partner who wrote that for the script for my universe mode, He was brilliant at what he said, man. You call yourself a perfect 10. No, Dillinger, you're a negative 10 because you can't get the job done. That's one of the best lines I've ever wrote, man. One of the best lines I've ever wrote. And it's true. WWE showing it. Squash match. Oh, Ty Dillinger, man, how have you fallen? Very, very sad. He has a very, very good gimmick. His theme song is catchy. WWE not using him. You need a character change, man. You need a character change fast, Dillinger. You're a waste on this show, which is very sad. Very sad. Seems like Samoa Joe is going for the WWE Championship the way WWE's been booking him. And I don't blame them because Samoa Joe is like that. And I would love to see Samoa Joe and AJ Styles one-on-one. That would be a very, very good match. Very, very good match. And I hope Paige does the right thing and announces Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship next week. That's what I'm predicting. I hope she does it. I hope she does it, man. And then we had got into the Miz thing. Daniel Bryan and the Miz, in my opinion, this is happening too soon. But knowing WWE, they can't book a long-term storyline. Daniel Bryan said it themselves. I reported it on Trade Talks. Daniel Bryan says WWE can't book a long-term storyline between him and The Miz all the way to WrestleMania 35. Which is very, very sad because I've seen YouTube creators book a storyline from 1 year's WrestleMania all the way to the next year's WrestleMania. Or 1 year's SummerSlam all the way to the next year's SummerSlam. YouTube creators have booked longer storylines than WWE ever could, which is very sad. I know WWE can't. So, at the same time, I'm glad this is happening now. It seems like Daniel Bryan has control of his contract to see who he wants to fight. He has control over that. And it looks like Daniel Bryan has a deal with WWE locked in. It looks like he's going to resign. Thankfully, because if Bryan went to all in, WWE, you will be screwed. You will be screwed. You had to get this guy what he wanted. Because if he went to all in, we had a problem. We had a problem. That would have been a problem for WWE. But I think it's happening too soon. Goes to show you that Miz should have won Money in the Bank. Miz should have cashed in on Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles at SummerSlam. We should have never got that lousy TV match that had nothing going for it with AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. It was a good match, but served no purpose. We would have never got that. Bryan would have challenged Styles for the WWE title. Miz should have cashed in on Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles and won the WWE title. Miz holds the title until WrestleMania. Bryan wins the Royal Rumble. Bryan and Miz at WrestleMania 35. That's what I would have done. But WWE is giving it to us now. Who wins this match? Well, if I'm smart, I'll have Miz win the first match. WWE probably won't have that happen, but I'll have Miz win the first match, challenge AJ Styles for the WWE Championship, win the WWE title, hold it until WrestleMania 35. Daniel Bryan wins the Royal Rumble. Miz and Bryan in a rematch. Bryan gets his moment in New Jersey. Or you can have Bryan win, challenge Styles for the WWE Championship, hold it until WrestleMania, which is very, very likely. Miz wins the Royal Rumble. Miz challenging Bryan at WrestleMania, and Miz gets his WrestleMania moment. Now I'll flip that. I'll have Bryan lose at SummerSlam and win at WrestleMania. I think that's the best you can do for that one. I wouldn't pin. I wouldn't have Miz win that. I wouldn't have Miz beat Bryan at WrestleMania. I'm just saying I can't, because that's the WWE Championship that Bryan has not held since 2014. That's going to be a WrestleMania moment that WWE will probably capitalize on. So that's why I think Bryan won't win the WWE Championship in 2018. He'll win in 2019 because it's a WrestleMania moment with Bryan winning the first WWE title since 2014 at WrestleMania 30. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just me on that one. But I'm very, very excited for this feud. Bryan and Kane are officially dead. Thank God Kane is off of television. I told you guys it's not going past SummerSlam. I said it. That's why they lost. Bryan and Kane are dead. Finally, nobody wanted them to get back together anyway. Most people didn't want their reunion. It was great while it lasted, and WWE did the right thing, only having it last 3 weeks. Them putting over the Bludgeon Brothers and Kane disappearing. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. And the funeral segment was great. Great job, WWE. And then Becky Lynch, man. Y'all know how I feel about Carmella. Carmella is a terrible women's champion. Y'all know this already. I'm not a fan of Carmella and James Ellsworthless. If she didn't have James Ellsworthless in her corner, I would be a huge Carmella mark. But as long as James Ellsworthless is in her corner, Carmella is god awful. Simple as that. Don't at me, people. Y'all know how I feel about Becky Lynch. Severely underrated. I love me some Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is great at what she does. Becky Lynch is a champion that SmackDown Live needs again, and she is the first SmackDown Live Women's Champion. She needs to get the title back. Quickly. And her and Carmella might put on a decent match at SummerSlam. If James Ellsworth is not there, I don't want to see James Ellsworth in Brooklyn. Becky Lynch, break this guy's arm and get him off my television. Please. Please do that. Now, Lynch and Carmella sounds great. What about Asuka? Asuka got screwed at Extreme Rules with James Ellsworthless. What I would have done is have Asuka beat Carmella clean at Extreme Rules. Carmella gets a rematch on the SmackDown Live after Extreme Rules. Asuka beats her again. Becky Lynch challenges Asuka for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship at SummerSlam. That match is Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. Two legit women's matches. Carmella doesn't even fit in SummerSlam plans. That's it. That's what I would have done. But Lynch and Carmella, I wouldn't mind. You still got to clear up Asuka though. What's Asuka gonna do at SummerSlam? Asuka has been worse than the Ascension. How she's been booked. A clueless idiot. They're making her look like an idiot. If I'm Asuka, the first thing I'll do before the match gets started is get rid of James Ellsworthless. I would have put him in the Asuka lock and have him go to the locker room. That would have been the first thing I would have done. The first thing I would have done when I got to Extreme Rules. Not put him in no short cage. I would have threw him out of the short cage, and I would have put him in the Asuka lock, and I would have sent him to the back. They gotta clear that Asuka thing. I don't want to see a triple threat for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I don't. Carmella does not deserve to have a triple threat with the likes of Becky Lynch and Asuka. So, WWE got to clear that up for us. I hope Lynch beats Carmella next week. And I hope Lynch asks for an opportunity before SummerSlam. And Paige gives it to her. The winner fights Asuka at WWE SummerSlam. That's what I would do. They need to clear this up. We'll see what happens. But Becky Lynch is what this women's division needs as the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Simple. And Randy Orton, man. Oh my God. Yes. Randy Orton is back. I don't want to hear anything. Evil Randy Orton is the best Randy Orton. Randy Orton as a heel is brilliant. I can go back and tell you guys Randy Orton with his new groove versus DX in 2009. Him and Rose and DiBiase, Legacy versus DX. Him and, who was it? Triple H. Him and Batista. Oh my God. Him and The Undertaker. Randy Orton has his best views as a heel. Hands down and simple. Even him and John Cena in 2010 was great when he was a heel. I'm telling you, man. When Randy Orton's a heel, he's great. And he would turn at Extreme Rules, and he blasted Jeff Hardy with a low blow, and as if to warn us to Shinsuke Nakamura moments earlier, he saved Nakamura United States Championship match. He did. He saved him. Pulling Hardy out of the ring just moments before the referee smacked the mat for a 3 count. From there, Orton grabbed Hardy's ear, sticking his finger through his spaced out piercings and ripping out the dangling earlobe. That was very brutal, man. That was very, very hard to watch. In a PG era of WWE, they did that. They did that in the PG era. My God, Randy Orton is brutal. I mean, this fall from grace that Randy Orton had, has finally got back up, as he was going nowhere as babyface. They turned him heel. Now everybody loves him again. See what I'm saying? And you know he's going to get booed because Jeff Hardy is one of the most over guys in WWE right now. Possibly more over than Daniel Bryan. Possibly. If the crowd is right, he's probably more over than Daniel Bryan. So, putting Randy Orton against Jeff Hardy, he's going to get booed. And Nakamura, because people still love Nakamura a little bit, and he's a heel as well. A triple threat for the United States Championship makes the most sense. Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton is out to get Jeff Hardy. You can either have Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, and Nakamura for the United States title at SummerSlam, or Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy one-on-one and find somebody else for Nakamura to fight at SummerSlam. Possibly an Almas. Maybe. But that makes no sense because Almas just lost to AJ Styles with tapping out, so he's not in the right spot to get a WWE United States Championship match. But we'll see where WWE goes with that one. I like the first idea, triple threat, Hardy, Orton, and Nakamura. They'll tear the house down in Brooklyn. That's just me. Above all, it creates a character that can be programmed against Hardy and bring a new edge to that character. It can break him and force him to dig down within himself to become as ruthless and aggressive as Orton if he is able to survive. That makes for interesting stories, memorable angles, and the rivalry fans genuinely want to see play out. They want to see Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy, and I'm very, very glad that WWE is giving it to us. Now, what does Nakamura do? You probably go option one, triple threat. You know, Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy screw each other. They just fight it out.